Number 3 reason why the Democrats lost. Y'all, they sent the Democrat overlords to lecture black men such as the girly man Kirk Franklin, Barack Obama, and none other than Jamal Bryant. They always using him. Y'all know how it is. But black American men, believe it or not, are overwhelmingly more conservative than black women. That's just a fact. And actually, I'm quite thankful to God for that. I'm glad that that's the case because we need y'all black men. We need y'all. Don't grow weary in well-doing, my guys. Y'all continue to hold the line. And in fact, I need y'all to get more bold and more brave than ever before. I'm talking like bold as a lion bold. You can see that black men are more conservative than black women simply by examining the divide between black men and black women today and our lack of marriages between one another. When you examine that split right there, it tells you a lot because black women are overwhelmingly liberal, feminists. Y'all ain't gonna like this part. Rebellious, selfish, independent-minded, won't cooperate with their own men. And if Democrats knew and understood, if they knew and understood black people, they would know that sending overlords and house Negroes to talk down to the men and to lecture the men, they should have known that that was going to backfire. But they didn't. Because Democrats do what Democrats always do. They believe they oppress, they subjugate, they castigate, they put a behavioral noose around your neck and demand that you conform. And it doesn't matter if they're like, you know what, but how will this play out in real life? They don't care. They're like, we got to try it. We won't know until we try it. So let's try that one. And they tried that one and it backfired. It backfired beautifully. And I, as a so-called strong black woman, I just want to send a message to let not just Democrats know, but people who think that black men are intimidated by black women and that, black men don't listen to black women. I want to stand here as a highly melanated person, black woman, and just let y'all know that I don't have a problem getting black men to listen to me. Like being ignored and not being heard, I don't have a problem being heard. I don't have a problem being heard or seen or understood by black men. That is, no, and I don't have them kinds of problems. Like, y'all, I'm married to a black man. I am raising alongside my husband 2 black boys. I have black brothers, black male mentors, black professional colleagues who, when I speak, they perk up. They cling to what I have to say. And it doesn't mean that they're going to hearken to everything that I say. But it does mean that at the end of the day, I get a seat at the table. I ain't never had no problem getting a seat at the table. I've never felt oppressed because of my gender, and that because of my gender that they just won't let me in. No, they want to hear my opinion. Black ones and the white ones, believe it or not. But I don't have to lecture them, emasculate them, or talk down to them to get those kinds of results. Oh, let me tell you, boo-boo. Ladies, y'all better listen. The power of your femininity lies in your ability to simply make your request known, right? But you got to do it the right way. I'm trying to learn you today. Yes, I didn't say teach. Learn. You got to learn. You got to learn the lesson. When you walk in thinking that you're running something, thinking like you like Stacey Abrams, making your demands like you somebody's mama. Yeah, okay. You walk in there like that, like you own them. Yeah, they're going to reject you each and every time. They're going to look at you like you crazy. They're not going to respond. They're not going to listen. So I don't have those kinds of problems. Maybe they should take notes. Maybe all of the strong conservative women that they claim be around Donald Trump, call them stupid and not smart. Maybe you should learn a thing or two from some of those women, because there's a whole lot of women around Donald Trump that have major influence. It's just they know how to do it the right way. So I hope the Democrats continue to listen to Al Sharpton, right? And the rest of the black boule class that believe that Kamala lost because she was a woman or because she was a woman of color. You know, we have to say that now because they stopped saying that she was black. You know, we'll go with that. I want them to believe that. I want them to continue to parrot those foolish talking points, because as long as the Democrats keep believing that, they will continue to lose. And that's exactly what I want. I'm loving it. I love every moment that they continue to talk and sound stupid. I'll be like, yes, keep going, please. Please keep it going. Democrats don't know America, because by and large, Democrats hate America. They may not say, I hate America. I don't have to listen to what you say. I pay attention to what it is that you do. The people who have been speaking on behalf of Americans these past 4 years, those are not the people that we aspire to be. Yes, there are people out there who might want to be a Beyonce, or who may want to glorify whoredom, and who may want to push sexual perversion, but that's not America. That's not America. As flawed as Trump is, his win wasn't even about him. And they refused to deal with that fact. It wasn't him. It wasn't him. It's who they became. And the American people were tired of it. They're like, no, we sick of y'all. They turned completely against the laws of Christ and what people who even are unbelievers can objectively agree as good. They just turn everything upside down on its head. This is why they're a bunch of perverts and liars, psychopaths. And as the big homie said, the anti-Christian bigots. That's them. That's who they are. And all they do, they meditate on blood. All they do, like Romans 1 says, inventors of evil, new ways to just be wicked. These jokers have ushered in pedophilia, y'all, because now, let me tell you what they've done. These jokers have redefined what it means to be a pedo, right? They changed this definition of pedophilia. Now, pedophilia is a sexual orientation. It's not a mental disorder anymore. So as long as it's a sexual orientation, you can't discriminate against it. You can't say anything against it, because it's like, well, if it's a sexual orientation, then that's not something that they can help. It's how they're oriented. So now we can add pedophilia to the basket of perversion. And now you can't say anything against that, because now that's a sexual orientation. It's not a mental disorder no more. I told you, these people are sick. Who would think to do such a thing? Democrats. Democrats would think to do such a thing. And yes, I'm coming with lots of vitriol tonight, because ain't nobody else pushing this nastiness but them. That's why I keep saying they're nasty. You don't have to like it, and you could be like, well, I take personal offense to you grouping, all the Democrats in one bucket saying we nasty. Then stop identifying with them. Become an independent. But no, you want to ride or die with the ship. You want to sink down with the ship, and then you're mad when I call you nasty and a perverted psychopath. Well, what you doing over there hanging with the nasty, perverted psychopaths? Huh? You ain't got sense enough to know that enough is enough? This is why they keep losing, and they're going to continue to lose. And I already told y'all, my goal is to siphon bit by bit 25% or more of the Democratic vote from every major Democratic stronghold in this nation. I'm just one person, but it's a whole army of us out here, and we ain't scared. And I know I'm not doing it by myself. Each one of us chipping away bit by bit. I told y'all, after this election, depending on the outcome, Trump won. And listen, I'm going to let the RNC, y'all go on, take a bow. Come on. Matter of fact, let me go and get y'all some applause. Here we go. All right, I'm going to give the RNC a little applause. But what I will not do is allow the RNC to sit back and think that they had so much of a heavy influence in siphoning the black vote or Democrat vote in general from the Democrat Party. That was the work of so many independent podcasters and influencers who love this darn country, who said, you ain't got to pay me a dime. I will turn on this microphone and I will expose the nasty, perverted, wicked liars that these people are, if it's the last thing I do. We were waking up every day cranking out this content because it matters, because our why is so much more bigger. None of us desire, at least I speak for myself, I don't desire a place in politics. I'm not running for office. We did this purely for the love of the game, because we were like, these people are wicked and nasty. And somebody has to point it out and say it. And they continue to keep lying and telling people that it was racism and it was misogyny and they hate women. That's why we lost. Nah, pimpin', that ain't why you lost. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Standard of Truth podcast. If you've enjoyed today's conversation, don't forget to check out the Standard Home and Living lifestyle store at standardhomeandliving.com. We've got everything from book studies, journals, and even podcast merch, so you can take a piece of this conversation with you wherever you go. And of course, be sure to follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok for more updates, behind the scenes, and daily insights. You can also stay connected at thestandardoftruthpodcast.com, where you'll find all the latest news and events, including live events coming to a town near you. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Until next time, keep standing firm in the truth. Grace and peace.